All right, viewers have been looking for it. It's time for some retro tech. Let's see what's in the bag. ijdm starts now.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
Okay, we're going to open this raid up. Not make this any more formal or weirdness than it really needs to be. Yeah, I got some disc here. And got a remote in there, and we got a bunch of other stuff. It looks like a laptop, doesn't it? Yeah, it was kind of an impulse buy. Actually got this for $1, minus the shipping, which was a few more dollars than I expected. But this is some retro tech from the year 2004, October 2004 to be exact. And you may see on the label, you already know what it is because it is not a laptop. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look. Well, no, first, we didn't do this correctly. I'm skipping steps. Power button. You got your input for your main lines adapter power, whatever you want to call it. S-video, we have, I guess, S-video out. We got AV out. We got something called a Bitstream PCM out. We got two headphone ports, volume. Bottom, there's not much there. That's where, of course, the battery connects to. That's the only problem with this is the battery's long gone. I've tried charging it with no luck. But when I snap it on, it makes this thing kind of bulky, and I would probably never use it that way anyways. And the other issue is the little release thing is a little weird that it doesn't lock in anymore, and I'm probably just going to send that battery off for recycling unless somebody really thinks it's worth saving. Let's open this up. Yeah, it is just, I mean, and you see these things all the time at thrift stores. I mean, I haven't seen them as much lately. Maybe it's becoming an in thing again. I know this whole resurgence of actual physical media that people have really started readopting some of this technology and having actually something tangible rather than something in a cloud or something that you download or just on a drive somewhere. And very cool looking remote, just your typical little bubble style remote with a ton of functions on it, far more than what you get right here. Quality build, I can't say it's the best, I can't say it's the worst. I mean, it's how many years old is it now? 20 years old. What else is in this bag? Let's just check here. It's got a little side pocket. The guy did include the bag. Of course, he sent the wrong power adapter, or what he thought was the power adapter, which actually turns out it was a connector for a Wii or a PlayStation or something. I have no idea what was going on there. You probably found this at the thrift store thinking this thing's worth like $200 or something, and of course it's barely worth anything. I had to get the power adapter separate, so that it only set me back another $5 or $6 for a cheap power adapter that I think it's center pin positive, but it is one of the slightly weird connectors with this, there's like the small center pin, it's hard to see inside of it. So it's not quite like your standard ones, but you power it on. There it goes. Yeah, it works. How about that now? All right, and we got a bunch of discs here. What I did is I went online, and honestly, I think I own every one of these movies. Maybe a couple I don't, but somebody had a bunch of them on one of those archive library sites, so I just kind of borrowed the disc images. Took me forever to figure it out, but then I was able to recreate what was basically VCDs. That was my main thing about this is, yeah, it plays DVDs, but what happened to the VCD thing? And recently, Cathode Ray Dude, over at his channel, he covered something kind of on DVD before DVD. Yeah, that's what this is. It was VCD format that was really being pushed out hard for a little while, and then it kind of faded away. But in other countries, it did, you know, catch on, and it was a thing. So let's see, push the open button here. And I can't go on about it. It's just a portable DVD, but the cool thing is it plays VCDs, and not every single one of them does that. Oops, I guess I can only put one disc in at a time. Yeah, I have them double stacked because I'm not worried about these discs. I had a spindle sitting around for the last whatever years I picked up for a couple bucks. So let's just see what this is like. This is the VCD Experience, VCD 1.1 to be exact, distributed by Philips. There's the volume. That seemed a little low. The volume on this was really low, and I have it cranked up. And I don't see too many options for audio other than this little volume wheel. So I guess the main idea is you'd normally be using headphones with this. And one annoying thing we don't really deal with anymore is having be stuck on this. I mean, of course, if you had VHS or beta, you could fast forward past it, or on some DVDs you could, I guess. But yeah, that screen sometimes felt like it was up for an eternity. And this isn't supposed to be this way. I think this is actually supposed to be the pan and scan of this movie. So if I hit picture, no, that's brightness, display. No. I mean, I can hear it. It's just, it seems like, how do you shut this off now? There we go. Is there a thing for actual, just changing the video? It looks like it's stretched to me. I'm 99% sure that this is either being cropped or whatever, because I'm pretty sure when I checked this on my computer, it was pan and scan. Not that I'd rather have the letterbox, because this is a letterbox version. It is a 16:9 screen, but so you can't get into the menu or anything from. There we go. TV shape. Okay, enter. Okay, so we need to go 4:3 normal. Yeah, so that's what it really looks like. And so can we hit setup? Just get out of it. So that should be right. So if can we skip forward, or does it all in one track? Okay, apparently it's all in one track. So if I hit play again, odds are it's going to be. So how do you fast forward? Can you fast forward? Oh, here we go. Nope, because the fast forward's on the remote, and unfortunately, I don't think, if there is a coin cell in here, that this would actually fast forward. It was kind of weird with VCDs. Anyway, I already saw that. Let's get a better moving example, since I'm not able to fast forward and I don't have a coin cell readily available. I actually used them up on a restore project recently. A computer that needed a cell or two. Let's just try this. Man, it makes some weird crunching noises when it plays, but then it goes again, and then of course it switches right back to the. Well, that looks stretched to me. That does not look correct. I'm hitting normal. That is so strange. Maybe it's just something I'm doing wrong, but that looks like it's stretched to me. Let's just try another disc real quick, and we'll move on to a quick DVD. These VCD things were really kind of cool because it was DVD before DVD, if you've seen the video and want more of the technical aspects of it. Some disc players it worked on, some it didn't. Most computers it generally works through, I guess, VLC or whatever. Let's try Beverly Hills Cop. Still have not seen the latest one that come out, which would have been Beverly Hills Cop technically 4. I think they just called it Axel F or something. I wanted to see that. I heard it was okay. I heard it was actually better than the third movie. Yeah, see, again, we're stretching the picture. I know these are pan and scan. I just think it's weird that it is not letting it's not. See, it doesn't do anything. It does have an equalizer. I'm wondering if we can get some more volume out of that. So it's at nothing right now. It definitely changes it. Doesn't make it any louder though. Oh, maybe it does a little bit. Let's go to pop. These buttons are obviously worn a little bit.
We're not going to fall for a banana in the tailpipe. You're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
I mean, the picture quality is not great, so let's see if I got a DVD. I just had a bug just come out of nowhere and smear a mosquito, and it's, oh man, it must have got me at some point. All right, let's search for a DVD and check out the DVD quality. Unfortunately, I only have, I only have, yeah, these are the only DVDs I have left currently in my collection, which is my Columbo disc. So let's just pop in one of these things and check out the DVD experience on this. This will not play Blu-rays. Let's just get that right out of the way there. Would I invest in one? If you got a bunch of discs laying around and you got some kids and they like watching movies, like old Disney movies and stuff, or, I mean, there is some kids movies I found, Secret of Nim. Oh God, that was a creepy kids movie. I just had to do a rewatch of that recently after I saw that, and I was just like, no wonder why children my age from the 80s had nightmares. Some of the cartoons between Dark Crystal and Secret of Nim could just put you in therapy. It's just, wow, they were just, maybe, I don't know, maybe it was just the era, or cartoons still like, movie cartoons still like that at all? I guess some of them could be. Yeah, it's not liking this DVD at all. It's having some issue loading it. That could be multiple reasons. My guess is maybe possibly the DVD laser. We'll try another disc. Oh man, I think it's, oh, you know what happened? I don't think I had the disc down. I don't know if you saw it when I first opened it. It was kind of wobbling. Not the best mechanism. I'm sure there's some better ones that were made than, say, this one. The screen does look washed out and just, but I mean, if you got some old DVDs laying around, yeah, sure. And children shouldn't mind just a unit. And you know, with kids, they drop stuff. I mean, if there's no big loss there. There we go. I think we got it. So let's see what the DVD quality experience is. I can already see it's better, and because it's Columbo, it's going to be pan and scan, and I don't know if these were remastered. I am seeing something with the, oh yeah, get those little progressive interlace scan line gimmick things, looks like, when there's movement. I'm sure there's an option on that, but we're not going to go into all this because there's really not a lot to say about it, other than these things were handy back in the day. They had different versions. They had some that were, the screen could fold over. They had some that you could hang on the back of the seats, and I know that's still kind of a thing, but, you know, it's, what is going on? This thing does not want to play this disc, or is it just I'm hitting the wrong buttons? It plays the intro, and then hit the next one. It makes some weird noises, but there's some previews. This is the FBI warning that you can watch that for 10 minutes. It won't let you, oh, it did let me skip it. All right, there's Columbo. Yeah, the dove's like Columbo. Yeah, I mean, the picture quality is definitely an improvement, and obviously because DVD was far better than VCD ever could have been. It was definitely a step forward on that realm. Not quite Blu-ray or what we have available today, but for a classic movie experience on the go, I mean, is this practical today for a person like me? No, I usually have my laptop or my tablet with me. I usually have some type of internet access or even a way to store movies on a little chip card and watch them on my Android tablet, or even one of the sticks I showed you in earlier videos. So it's really not practical to carry this around with a case, with all these discs and stuff. Maybe if I had a camp in a remote cabin somewhere, then I could have this little gimmick hooked up to maybe, you know, just cheap flat screen, that just to have some movies if there's, you know, nothing going on kind of thing. But when I'm at camp, I would want to relax and get away from technology. That'll do it for this ijdm video. Hope you enjoyed it. I know it was kind of here nor there. I mean, it's a player that's like a laptop, which I just thought was kind of cool, and I haven't seen one of these really covered in modern times, so I figured I'd do that. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.